So for this project, we were going to be speaking about the ear. We've particularly the external ear and the middle ear. And you can see here we've the external ear here in a lovely Grinch green, which we kind of thought would actually help with the educational value of this model, especially because the plastic on the outside is that little bit more tactile, more interactive. But in any case, you can see the pinna here, and these are the cartilaginous pinna of the ear. And they help direct sound into the ear canal, which you can kind of see in here further inside. We've used plastic to help represent bone, and that bone helps to decrease sound interference and absorbance as sound is entering and hitting the tympanic membrane, which we're going to look at next.
The middle ear lies within the temporal bone and extends from the tympanic membrane to the lateral wall of the inner ear. Now we'll look at the middle ear bones. The bones of the middle ear are the auditory ossicles, malleus, incus, and stapes. They are connected in a chain-like manner, as we can see here, linking the tympanic membrane to the oval window of the inner ear. This gold structure here is the malleus. It is the largest and most lateral of the ear bones, attaching to the tympanic membrane via the handle of the malleus. The head of the malleus articulates with the next auditory ossicle, the incus, the red structure here. This incus consists of a body and two limbs. The body articulates with the malleus, as we can see here. The short limb attaches to the posterior wall of the middle, and the long limb joins the last of the ossicles, the stapes. This silver structure here is the stapes, the smallest bone in the human body. It joins the incus to the oval window of the inner ear. The head articulates with the incus, and the base joins to the oval window.
So have you ever wondered how does sound travel in our ears?
Sound traveling in air through the external ear canal must be detected in the inner ear, which is filled with fluid. However, usually sound traveling from air to water will reflect rather than proceeding to difference in impedance. And there's where the middle ear comes to action, by efficiently transmitting sound wave through a process called impedance matching. And this takes place due to the fact that the incoming vibration of a sound wave is transferred from a comparably large low impedance tympanic membrane, which is in contact with the stapes, to the considerably smaller high impedance oval window by the middle ear. And basically, the size difference, which is about 17 to 20 fold between the tympanic membrane and the oval window, results in the impedance matching. In other words, as pressure equals force over area, applying the same force, which is the vibration of a sound wave, over a smaller area, which is the small oval window, increase the pressure. Increasing the pressure will cause impedance matching between the two different mediums. And furthermore, the ossicle's lever action also contributes to the impedance matching by increasing pressure almost 30 to 35%.
We also used our model to demonstrate the muscles of the middle ear. So here in yellow you have tensor tympani, and that's innervated by the mandibular division of the trigeminal nerve, and then also stapedius in green, which is innervated by the facial nerve. And these muscles play a really important role in kind of seizing up the ossicles a little bit to reduce their movement, to reduce the intensity of sound. So we've kind of shown that there, that you can pull on these elastic bands and stop the movement of the ossicles essentially, and that kind of adds an interactive layer to it, and that is basically the underlying idea behind the tympanic reflex, to stop excess sound.
And now quiz time. So the stapedius muscle is innervated by trigeminal nerve, facial nerve, olfactory nerve, or trochlear nerve.